got Xbox announced their new Elite wireless controller at E3 as well, and they had a hot sizzle reel for that controller. When you look at the D-pad, it just kind of looks like a satellite dish almost.
It's very vector.
It's very vector. It's got a grid on it, and then you look around the outside of the D-pad, and there are specific notches for all of the points of the D-pad. So it's definitely geared towards the precision players,
the esports players, the professional players.
The professionals. You're going to be able to swap out the joysticks. They're going to make custom, like we saw with Gears of War. They have custom Gears of War joysticks you can screw on.
Where the grips will give you better precision somehow through the act of magic. Your fingers will feel more comfortable and therefore aim better. I don't know.
There's like locks for the triggers. You can have like a hypersensitive lock where you activate the switch on the back, and that's got like a hair trigger to it.
Yeah.
For all those, fools rocking the DMR in Call of Duty. And then the craziest thing I thought was on the back, they had those paddles.
Yeah. And I don't know if those are for like the triggers that replace the triggers. So that way you don't have to do this, but you can just do this, which is more natural and comfortable.
I think that's what it's going to be, yeah.
I don't know.
Or for like racing games, stuff like Forza, you're going to be able to shift gears with those, is what I would imagine. So maybe for certain games, it would add additional control.
Yeah.
Because we're seeing kind of more like PC-esque titles coming to the current gen. So maybe for like RTS games that typically require more mapping, you'll have some more control.
And it did say it was it worked for Xbox One and for PC. It be more geared to the PC crowd or the people that are just super into shooters or competitive games on the Xbox One itself. But I think, what was it on Amazon for? $120?
No, they didn't mention a price at E3, but Amazon has a listing. You can pre-order it for $150.
No.
$150 controller, which is
for almost the price of 3 controllers. You can buy one, and I mean, watching the trailer, it's neat, but I have zero interest in it. I will never ever buy that controller. I just don't care that much. I'm completely content with the controller. It's my favorite controller, I would probably say, ever, just because of the gripped analog sticks. The D-pad is extremely nice, especially for fighting games and platformers. I love the rumble triggers. So there's no way that I would invest $150 into some controller that I would probably break.
Yeah, that would be the worst thing. You snap the D-pad joint off. No!
I mean, I could see where it would be fun, like just to fuck around with, like on a live stream or something, if you could take both of the analogs and then put them right next to each other, and then the face button's over here, so you'd have to play the long ways, I guess. But that's really it. I could never, ever in my life fathom $150 for a controller.
It's a ridiculous purchase. There's no doubt about it. This is not for someone who is
this is not a
gamer.
Minecraft controller.
No, this is, hey, I play Call of Duty Advanced Warfare every single day of my life, and I want a sick-ass custom grip for my controller.
That vector D-pad gets clutch.
Dude, you just look at the D-pad and you're confused as to how it's even going to function. But the cool thing about it is you can pop that off, and it's got like a solid the standard D-pad underneath, essentially.
You could pay $150 and rip that shit right off the controller and put the old D-pad right back on.
There we go. So it's cool that they're doing that, and they're giving those people the option for a way too expensive controller.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that that's not the actual price. I'm hoping... I could
understand. That better come with a damn game or something, like a free year of EA access and other things.
Something. Halo Master Chief Collection digital download or something. Dear God. $100 would be, I guess, realistic for that. I guess understandable for that controller. But $150, like $200 less than the entire console.
But just think about how much better you're going to be at like Terraria or like Volgar the Viking. How much more Twitch action you could have gotten with that vector D-pad.
Dude, my speedrunning would be next level. I would be the greatest Volgar the Viking speedrunner. That's probably what was holding me back, was not having an elite controller.
It's true. $90 more than you paid for your other controller, and we could find out.
You can find out. Well, we'll have to put it to the test. When the Elite controller drops, I'll do a Fulgar the Viking speed run stream.
Yeah. Buy it and then return the controller the next day.
Compare my time with the standard controller and the Elite controller.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. We're just gonna compare times.
It won't be a user error. It will be the controller.
It's an interesting concept, and I'm sure people will love it. I don't care.
I care, but I am not going to pay $150.